ChatGPT was created by OpenAI, and it is a language model. That's why a lot of people, you hear people say LM, which stands for language model. And it is a digital assistant. And it can definitely be our personal assistant, as I see quite a few people up here. They don't name their chat, and I like it. My chat name is Max. I talk to Max every day, and I don't do a lot of typing. No, I do not. I use the microphone. Me and chat have a whole conversation, and he is part of I am a photographer, videographer, and also, I am now starting my AI business, which I integrated into my photography business. So I already know how to do videos. I already know how to, position my clients, my how to style in photography. So a lot of people ask me concerning my images. It's kind of easy for me because this is what I've been doing for years. The only thing is with people and and AI is prompting, where I tell people, how to position themselves. Now with AI, I have to pretty much put it in a prompt. And but it's pretty much the same thing for me. So that kind of come easy because I know the lighting, I know the style, the cinematic, the different styles, the different types of lighting, the different types of poses, all of that because I do this in photography. So, like I said, when it comes to photography and videography, that kind of comes easy for me because this is what I do every day. But anyway, let's get back to ChatGPT. What can ChatGPT do for you? ChatGPT, as Max, as I call it, and the young lady, so hers is called Chloe and Uncle Chat. I love those names. It can write emails, posts, captions, and bios. It can brainstorm ideas, names. It can give you names. I've used it for names to start certain events that I've had, certain blog posts. I've used it to brainstorm names for the event, content plans, lessons. It summarized information, and this is what I love. It turned long text into key points. And this is one thing that I love because I always get a lot of information. I get a lot of information. And I always tell chat to summarize this information because I like to make things as plain as possible. And I always tell chat, listen, break it down to its simplest form. And it always breaks it down. Everything that I do, I want a 8-year-old to know how to do. I want an 8-year-old to understand what I'm doing. Everybody does not learn on the same level. So what I like to do is break it down to a simplest form so that everybody can understand what is being said. And it also explains complex topics. It's simple explanation for difficult concepts. And we have had some difficult concepts. I know I have. There are some things I just didn't understand. I put it in chat, he break it down, and I got it. How to talk to Chat GPT. Be clear and specific. Detailed prompts yield better results, and that is true. And this is why this Monday, I'm going to talk to y'all about prompting. Prompting is important. If you want to get the results that you're looking for, you have got to know how to prompt. And it's more than just telling chat, to write me an email. It's more than just telling chat, listen, write me a Facebook post. You have to go into details, what it is that you want chat to do so that you can get the results that you are looking for. And as this say, includes context, audience, tone, format you want. Right. Listen, who are you writing it for? What is it that you want, chat to do? Who are you writing it? Are you writing it to your target audience? Who are you writing it to? You got to tell chat details. You got to give it information. It's just like telling a child, if I tell my granddaughter to go in the kitchen and bring me something to eat, she's going to bring me what she think I want. But she doesn't know exactly what I want. Now, if I go and tell her, listen, go in the refrigerator and bring me some watermelon, then she know exactly what I want. It's the same thing with chat. I can't tell chat to, write me a Facebook post. I love writing inspirational posts. So I would tell it, listen, write me an inspirational post for someone who may be going through something, who may have lost a family member or who may be dealing with a difficult situation. Listen, I need you to write me an inspirational post and let it be to the point that it touches their heart. I don't just tell it, write me anything. We have to give it details. And there are some example prompts. Write a motivational post for new entrepreneurs. And also summarize Psalms 23 for children. And my last one before we start making ChatGPT sound like you, it said real life ways to use ChatGPT. And we know in business, if you are an entrepreneur, put a one in the chat. I want to see my entrepreneurs. If you are an entrepreneur, put a one in the chat. Okay. All right. Cool. I love that. I love that. I love what I'm seeing. And so I'm sure that many of you have used ChatGPT to write emails. I'm sure many of you have used it to brand your business. I'm sure many of you have used it to service, to write out your service description. I've used it for all three. To write an email, Bible study materials. It will give you Bible study material, and it's fine to look at it. But you also make sure that you go over it because chat will tell you something that's not in the word. It will tell you something that's not in the word. But anyway, for ministry, sermon preparation, Bible study materials, event flyers, creative work, content ideas, as we all seen, script writing, blog outline, script writing. I use it to help Beatrice. Oh, yes. Create meal plan. Yes, yes. I love it. Right. On there, that is amazing. I love it. I am on the paid plan. So what I do is I'll take my phone or my iPad into my refrigerator. And I'll tell chat, listen, scan my refrigerator. I need you to prepare some meals for me by what I have in my refrigerator because I don't like to cook. I do not like to cook. I'm telling you, I don't like cooking. But I said, listen, I need you to prepare some meals for me, because I am on this weight loss journey and I need to stay within this calorie range. And it does. Travel itineraries and journaling prompts. So ChatGPT, these are just a few things that ChatGPT, can do, but we know it can do much, much more. And smart tips for smart use. We definitely have to protect our privacy. Make sure that you protect your privacy. I don't care what you write, you're going to always have hackers. Hackers is always out there waiting. And, everybody is not true like you. Now we are ready to make ChatGPT sound like us. I need everyone to log in to your ChatGPT. If you are not logged in, I need everybody to log into your ChatGPT. This is the prompt I want to use. So I'm going to put it in the chat. Now, what I need for everybody to do, let me know if you have your ChatGPT open. Let me know if you have your ChatGPT open and you are by it. You are logged in. If you're logged in, put a one in the chat. Okay. I see a yes. Make sure that you copy that prompt, everybody. Okay. I see a yes. Okay. So let me stop the share and I'm going to share my prompt. So what we're going to do is I need everybody to write something, as I told them on Monday. I need everybody to write something about you in the chat. I don't care what it is you write. Make sure it's authentic. Just write how you would write someone if you was writing an email. You don't have to be professional. I just want you to be you. Everybody who's already written, I want you to go ahead before you hit send. I want you to paste this prompt in under what you've already written. Now, if you already mass send, that is fine. But I want you to go ahead and paste this prompt in. Let me know when you paste the prompt in. Okay. All right. Now, if you have, just go ahead and enter, and it should tell you your voice, your style. So I'm going to hit this, and it's going to tell me. It says, Stephanie, my core voice identity. I'm a confident guide, not a hype machine. A teacher who breaks things down simply. True. A builder who has lived the struggle, not studied it. True. A woman who knows her value and refuses to shrink. True. The information that it gave you, do it sound like you? Scary. Yeah, I've heard that before. If it sounds like you, put a one in the chat. I only got one. If the information sounds like you, put a one in the chat. Okay, great. That's what I want. Put a one in the chat. That's what I want. And of course, you could always go in and edit, but I just want to make sure that how do we save it? I'm going to say, well, everything that you write in chat automatically saves in a memory. And the only way it would delete is if you delete it. I want you to write summarize the information above to place in custom instructions. Summarize the information above to place in custom instructions. Summarize the information above to place in custom instructions. And it should summarize your tone, your style of writing, all of that. Once it's summarized and you copy, I want you to look to your left and down to the bottom, and you should see your name, or whatever name you signed ChatGPT up with. Double click, and you should see settings. If you're on your mobile phone, hit the double line, and then at the bottom, you're going to see your name, and just hit that name. Hit your name. So hit the double, if you're on your mobile phone, go to your left, hit the double line at the top, and then if you look down at the bottom, you're going to see your name and hit your name. Now, for those of you that are on a desktop, you just look to the left, look down to the bottom, you should see your name, hit your name, and then hit settings. Like I'm going to hit settings, double click on settings, and you should be to this page right here. If you're to this page, I want you to hit personalization. And when you hit personalization, you should see custom instructions. Now, I have a question. Do anybody have anything in their custom instructions? If you have something in your custom instructions, put a one. If you don't have anything in your custom instruction, put a two. If you have something in it, put a one. And if you don't, put a two. For those of you who do not have anything in custom instructions, I want you to paste what you just copied from ChatGPT into custom instructions, and I want you to save it. If you got it and you hit save, then I want you to just close out of that window, and we're going to go back to ChatGPT. Tell ChatGPT to act as you. Write an email, a blog post, a social media post, whatever you want it to write. Tell it to act as you first, and then tell it to write something. Make sure that chat sounds like you. If everybody is good, you can put a one in the chat. If everybody else is good, we can put a one in the chat. Okay, I see a one. Is everybody else still working? I don't want to move too quick because I want to make sure that everybody is good on this part. I see everybody else is good. One. Okay, great, great, great. All righty. If you have any questions, you come up with any question or whatever, don't hesitate to reach out to me. Listen, you all know you can message me the messenger, or you can just send me a post. I definitely try to respond to everybody that hit me. That's one thing I don't ever want is for someone to hit me and I don't respond to it. So I definitely try to respond if I see it. Go and um, play with ChatGPT. Let ChatGPT get to learn you. The more you chat, the more it learns you. So make sure you go in and you do what you do. I know y'all gonna do it well.